With the Los Angeles Times, I'm Lindsay Theory. This is Gary Klein. We're on the campus of USC. The Trojans preparing to open Pac-12 play on Saturday against Stanford. But Gary, we're hardly talking about Stanford, and actually for once, the distraction this week is a very good thing.
Right, a welcome distraction, I think, for USC. And really, I wouldn't even call it a distraction. For us in the media, it's a big story. Jake Olson, a blind long snapper who's been a part of USC's program since before he was a teenager, came out and practiced for the first time today. Really kind of a milestone in what I'm sure is going to be plenty of milestones as his career continues.
Now, Gary, you wrote about Jake back in April, about his desire to join the USC football team, but his story has actually been chronicled going a ways back.
Yeah, it goes back to when he was a preteen. Shelley Smith of ESPN did a wonderful job kind of chronicling the beginning of this when Jake, who was born with an eye condition, lost one eye at 10 months old, lost another at 12 years old, and he had attended USC practice the night before his second surgery. Pete Carroll brought him into the team. Christopher O'Dowd, some former players really embraced him. And then Jake went on to play high school football at Orange Lutheran High School and became the starting snapper, an incredible student, also a golfer. He won what's called a Swim with Mike scholarship here to USC, which is for physically challenged athletes, and has always wanted to play for the Trojans, and now he's going to get the opportunity.
Jake was brought out onto the field by an assistant of the team. Teammates helped him out. They said they were happy to do it. All they have to do is line up his hips, and he's able to snap a ball perfectly. Plenty of guys were very excited, including quarterback Cody Kessler, that Jake was out here.
Yes, and Kessler, like I think most of his teammates, said, look, it's great to have him. He's inspiring, but we just consider him a teammate. We don't consider him any different. He's going to work hard. He's going to try and earn his way. Obviously, he's dealing with some issues that most of the other players are not, or all the other players are not, and in that way it is inspiring. But they really look at him as just being another member of the team, and that's going back to when I spoke with Jake. He just wants an opportunity to prove himself. He's not necessarily looking at becoming the starting snapper this season. He just wants an opportunity to work for a job. And Steve Sarkisian has said in the past, he doesn't know when that's going to come, but there is going to be a day when he snaps for the Trojans.
But as for his near future progression, Steve Sarkisian did say, today was day one, tomorrow's day two, but as Gary mentioned, Sarkisian has said that one day Jake will play in a game. So that will do it from USC. USC is preparing to play Stanford, but today, really all about Jake Olson. With Gary Klein, I'm Lindsay Theory for the Los Angeles Times.